It's kind of a no-brainer when you are in high school that you are probably going to get photos for graduation or just to celebrate your senior year. But then when it comes to college, I feel like this is kind of something new that people are doing. And I just want to talk through why I think it's so important for college seniors to get photos for graduation or, again, to celebrate their senior year because it is truly so important. Hey guys, my name is Dakota and I'm a senior portrait and wedding photographer in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I'm going to talk to you about college senior photos. So I started photographing college seniors a couple of years ago, honestly when I was in college, and I had a couple of my friends that were seniors, and so they had reached out to me about getting their photos done, and then I started to realize that this was something that a lot of people wanted to do. Which at the time, of course, I think that there's any excuse to get photos done, and it makes sense to get photos done when you're a senior, but I didn't really truly understand why it was so important until I was a senior in college and I was trying to decide whether or not I wanted to get my photos done. So obviously, I ended up getting my photos done. I loved them, and I tried to plan out all of my outfits and my ideas for my shoot around the things that I felt were going to be really important to me after. So when it comes to college, it's a little bit different than high school. Obviously, you want pictures when you graduate high school because that's kind of like the end of an era, the end of your childhood. That's where you probably spent your whole life. You're about to go to college. Your parents are freaking out. You're freaking out. And so you know that you want to have pictures to document that moment. And then when you talk about college, to me, it's almost an even bigger deal to get pictures to remember this because this is like such, the past 4 years are such a formative time in your life, and you actually lived there and spent time with all of the people, lived with them. They were your roommates. You like walked to class every single day, and usually the university was like, it's truly a home for you. So for me, and also for a couple of my other seniors, it's always something that they're like, when they reach out for their senior photos, they're like, I want to make sure that I get pictures of the campus. I'm moving away from Wilmington or from Greenville, and so I want to have photos of me in this city in the way that it looks right now because it's my home and I want to remember it. And I personally love when college seniors want to have their photos done on the college campus, mainly because I just love college campuses and I love any excuse to be there, but then also because that space to you meant so much. And it's not just a brick building. It's literally where like you were constantly there with your like laptop and notebook studying, and that's where you spent your life. Plus, college campuses change a lot, and so you want to remember what it looks like when you went there, so that way when you come back in a couple of years or when your kids go there one day, that you have like, this is what it looked like when mom went there or when dad went there. And then, of course, if you're getting pictures done on campus and you've got your cap and gown, it makes a really great announcement for you to have. Like, I know at UNCW, we always go out to the Seahawk and we do pictures in front of it, on top of it, around it. And that is kind of like the, final, I've spent a lot of money and a lot of time on this experience, and so I want to celebrate it. We're popping champagne and there's glitter and all of that stuff. And so that's always really fun for me. But then another part that people don't really think about when it comes to college is that this is one of your opportunities to get really nice professional photos of you done for that next stage. Of course, when you're in high school, you want the professional photos done because your mom is probably thinking that she'll never get a chance to get a nice picture of you until, you're married, or that maybe that's the next time that you'll get professional photos done. So she wants them to hang up in her house. But other than that, you don't really need a ton of professional photos of yourself. When it comes to college, you're probably trying to get a job. You're probably figuring out like what your next step is going to be. And the chances of you deciding one day that you want to get a professional headshot done so that you can have nice photos of yourself is probably slim to none. So it's really nice to kind of package them into this one deal. It is really hard to get a job or look professional on LinkedIn if you are using a picture where you've got like your cap and gown on because it just screams like, I just graduated, please hire me. And I know as somebody who used to hire people for stuff, it was like I just kind of skimmed over that. But if you have a really nice professional photo of you that is just you in nice dress attire, it's not something that's kind of stuffy or business-like, but it's just you on campus or you in an area that is just really nice photo. It looks really professional. I can't express how many times people have come to me, my friends, and they're like, I just need a nice photo of myself so that I can use it on, I had a teacher one time that she needed to have stuff to send out to her students, and the only nice pictures she had of herself were when she was in high school or, taken on an iPhone in college. That's not going to do the trick. So when I am working with my college seniors to plan out what their session's going to be, I like to have a really good mix of remembering and celebrating all of the hard work that they've done, but then also preparing them with photos that they can take into the next season that is going to portray them in the best light, is going to be really professional, whatever they need for the industry and the career field that they're going to be going into. So honestly, either way, whether you want to get senior photos or not, you should really think about getting nice headshots just so that you can have them stashed away, because usually when somebody asks for them, it's like we need them within the next 24 hours and you don't have a chance to figure out how to get a photo of yourself done that quickly. And then another big reason I love when my college seniors decide to get their photos done is that it does make a really awesome gift to your parents if they, helped you finance this experience, or if they were at least there throughout the entire thing, whether, it doesn't even have to just be parents, maybe it's grandparents or aunts and uncles too. And so to have really nice photos of you done, if you want to get them done on your own and then surprise them as a gift that have it framed and all of this stuff, I know that is something that, moms always love to see pictures of their babies, especially when their babies are adults. So if you're having a hard time figuring out how you want to thank your parents, or you want to make them feel special beyond just, putting thanks mom and dad on your graduation cap, this is a really awesome idea to give them something just kind of small and a little bit of momentum from this time in your life. And then I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, no. One other thing that is kind of different than just getting photos by yourself. So all of those reasons are just reasons to get photos done just in general when you graduate college. But then another thing, and this is something that I also did, is that you can get professional photos done with your friends. And so for me, I also realized that when I was working with my college seniors, a lot of them want photos with themselves, but they also want photos with these people that they've been living with for the past 4 years and that they've grown to adore and love and share all of everything that they're doing together, including like late night meals to, all of the struggles of trying to be an adult. So for me, and I know some other photographers will also do this, but I like to have girls back their sessions together, or they can split one, and I have different group rates. So if you're interested in that, let me know. But I love when the girls come together and we'll do group photos of them on campus and then also individuals. And then you kind of get the best of both worlds, because you get your professional headshot, you get the photos of you celebrating on your own, you get the photos with the people that were there for the entire experience, and then you also get a really nice gift for mom and dad, grandparents, aunts, uncles, etc. So if you want to see some examples of senior session galleries, I'll link some below just so that way you can get inspiration. I know my seniors, some of them like to go on campus and spend all of our time there. Some like to go to the beach or downtown so that they can get more of the city vibe and have photos that are maybe a little bit more less college-y, more professional life. And then some people kind of split both of them. So just something to think about as you are getting ready to prepare for the next season of your life, and making sure that you have really nice professional photos in your back pocket that you can whip out at any time. I know it helped me when I was applying to some of my first jobs that I have my senior photo, and it was like something that was brought up that everybody said, oh, like you look so nice in this photo. I was like, yes, I think that's why I got the job. But anyways, if you have questions about college senior sessions, groups, individuals, minis, any of that stuff, let me know, and we will try to figure out something that is going to work for you and or your friend group. And then if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content related to seniors and then also weddings, which if you were in college, you are kind of living in both worlds right now. So, bye guys.